Hello, I'm going live. So I'm going to work on a demo, recording it in Reaper, a free software for recording. And it's in a key of C minor. I'll show you the chords. I'm recording through this Universal Audio Dream 65 deluxe reverb amp, pretty high quality pedal that supposed to simulate a deluxe reverb. You can crank it up and tweak it. That's probably a little too distorted, but who's to say? Cool. So I've got to get my Reaper, got my track ready. Now I got to find my tempo. I think it's going to feel like about 1, 2. We'll try 150 beats a minute. So I'm going to roll it, and let's just see what the chords are. It's going to be C minor major 7, C minor 7, C minor 6, F minor, G7. But they're kind of cool little voicings, shapes. Then it's going to land on a C minor, which is a pretty weird looking chord. So that's what's fun about it. Well, I'll just show you how I'm going to attempt to make a demo. This is mainly just a verse. All right, let's see if it's working. Oops, got to get my click enabled. I haven't recorded for a little while, and it's been bugging me. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I blew it already, but the click's not loud enough. That was bugging me, so I'll delete all, go up to the click, and open it up, and just slide up, make that click loud. I hate, the click is horrible, but if you can't hear it, then it really bugs you. But it's irritating to hear it. All right, take 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I was getting creative there. I kind of want to tag it. I want to do 2, 2, 3, 4, and then go somewhere else with it, which I don't really know where I'm going to go yet. So that's kind of going fishing or something, see what we catch here. So, So, you can make them like 4 measures and repeat, 8 measures, repeat, 12, 16, or maybe make it even like 32. So I'm not really sure how big of I didn't write this out totally properly, but that's okay. I'm going to keep it kind of open. So I'm going to try that again. Here we go. cool. So I'm going to keep that because I'm just having fun here. So I can play that back. Get rid of the click. And I'm going to get a bass ready. So I'm going to try a bass part. Bass amp. All right, that's cool. Now I'm gonna jump over. Hi guys, I'm gonna use this thing for my bass amp. It's a Ampeg Scrambler DI, and this is a cool machine. It sounds like an Ampeg cranked up. You can make it distort. So and it's kind of believable, reasonably believable. So we'll unplug that Universal Audio Deluxe Reverb Dream 65. That's what I was playing through, and plug this guy in. Where's my output? Line out and input, and they gotta have a power supply. Oh my gosh, where's that? Oh, there we go. All right. So now we got to make a new track. Try that. Let's see if I can find my software. All right. Disarm the old track and insert new track. Arm it. Get the input right, and we got nothing. Hey. Wonder why. Line out. Oops. Something crazy, but sometimes you got to plug in the bass. We're in. Let's see if it's tuned. Sometimes being a little out of tune makes the track sound more fat, which is counterintuitive. So I'm not going to be too fussy. I'm going to leave them a little loose, so it's just a little hairy, a little more realistic than if you hyper. It gives it kind of a natural chorus effect. Sounds insane, but it works. Okay, let's just try a bass part. I really don't know what I'm going to do. Probably, maybe I'll stay on C bass note through those changing chords instead of follow it, But I could just go chromatic, and that's kind of wild. I could follow that C, B, B flat, A. That note would be our minor third of F, and then our G root. So yeah, chromatic could work. I might do that, but you could also just go kind of stay on that root, which might give you a little more contrast. All right, simple is cool. Here it comes. One, two, three, four. Wow, that's fun. That could be cool. I'm gonna delete that. Maybe I'll turn this thing up a little bit. Just man, here's the distortion. That sounds pretty cool, but I don't want that much. I want to get a real fat sound. We don't want too much treble in there. Yeah, cool. All right, let's try one more. It was kind of I had to kind of decide what I want to do with that. Usually, when I'm overdubbing the bass, I do way many more takes because like I'm really shaping the skeleton of the song with the bass, and I'm thinking of the drums and the bass. So I'm thinking what the kick, the kick drum would do, and maybe the overall groove. It all comes from this bad boy here. So it's kind of fun to imagine how it's gonna all fit together. But I think, at first I was going more like, I decided like, that's pretty classic. Just checking my levels. Okay, I'm not distorting. All right. That's what you do. You always check those levels. Here we go. That's kind of fun. Okay, so I was really, really having a good time there. I'm going to keep that. And if there's a few little errors in it, it makes it a little more realistic. I mean, this is kind of an artificial environment here. If we make it like, leave a little goof in there, it sounds like a real person playing. I don't really want the machine sound at the demo stage. All right, let's see if I can move forward a little bit and play it together. It could be a solo. Like, come on, don't fall apart. You can do it. Oh boy. Well, now it's time to start slopping around a little lead guitar thing. So I'll make a new track, insert new track, arm it. From input, I'm going to select input 2, and I'm in there, back with the reverb thing. I'm going to change the sound, of course. I can change the speaker to I want to go with an Oxford because that's the old original crap. And I add a more reverb. Maybe distortion. Let's make it more clean. Ooh, what a sound. I don't think that would work, would it? It might. Jeez. That'd be crazy if that fit. Who knows? Well, let's just see. This might really clash. I don't know. We're going fishing for some stuff here. All right. I like that. Oops, did I delete it? Dang it. No, delete. Oh, all right. That's pretty fun. It's ridiculous, and it contrasts the kind of timing and groove. So we got 3 different parts. It's not all doing the same thing. They're all kind of counter interacting. So let's just see if I can make this. Maybe I'll just stick with that and do the whole part, the whole whatever. I don't know how many. Did I do it 4 times? Let's just see. Well, it's kind of frantic. Cool, man. I'm gonna just do that again, just because. Like, I haven't recorded anything much for a long time, so this is really, really fun. Because my mom moved to town, so I've been kind of distracted thinking about her. And we've just been playing so many gigs. It's been like overwhelming. But Mom is settled in nicely. She digs Eastern Iowa. Hey, what if we tuned? A little bit. Not too much. All right, let's do it again. See if I could just get this kind of annoying little chicken picking business. That's funny. I wasn't expecting this. It just came together. 2, ready, go. That's hilarious. I better save that. So I was just doing those triads, of Well, if you're interested, that's kind of fun fingering, leaning on the ring and pinky at C minor at the 8th fret. That's the root. Make the chord, 2 skinny strings. Now, remember those 2 strings, but use these fingers, and we'll do the chord progression, because the notes. Those are the notes of the chords, and it's chromatic. So that's that's something to look for in a chord progression. Is there one string of notes? Because usually a chord has to get to the next one, and that kind of leads them together. F minor, based off the D minor shape, which would make it pattern 5 in the cage system, and then the G7, like a pattern 5 from cage system. And I think that's how I do it. Then I go, oops. That'd be F minor, G major, C minor. And then you could go F, later to end it. That's, oops, F minor, G or G7, C minor. And finally, F minor, G7, I forgot what I did, and maybe C minor, or F minor, G7, C minor. So those little triads are just wicked, man. Okay, so let's play this. Did I play it back yet? I think I was just happy I got through that. So, maybe I'll give this to the guys and say, hey, why don't you guys see if you can write so we call that A section. Now we just need a B section. So I could, email or Dropbox this to the band guys, and they like, all right, who's got a B section? Make something up. Then we're collaborating, because we're too lazy to get together in the same room. And, who wants to do that when you can just sit at home? All right, let's check it out. Get rid of the click. Wow. All right, so that's almost a minute's worth of stuff. I mean, maybe that could be the whole song. I mean, or just it could be like if you're playing at a party or something, and you just play the same thing over and over. Nobody's really listening to you. All you need to be is background noise. And if we did kind of a tiki type, kind of like tribal or some sort of a tribal drum part, make it sound kind of tiki or something. I mean, you could also do it like a like a kind of. Yikes. Oops. Ow. Whoa. And then blast off. You could really, it could be 3 or 4 different songs. Or what if it was more like. Oops. It could be completely explosive. Oops. E flat will be the minor third of C minor, the flat third. Cool. Yikes. No way. Or you could go. The G could be augmented. Kind of like that. I mean, let's say you just keep the same thing. Turn it over to the other guitar player, and he's like, maybe it goes like really, it gets quiet, and he's featured. The drums and bass and other guitar kind of settle down, and he gets kind of, he's like a. Yeah. So you can find those chords. They're all in there, man. Especially, that lower corner is kind of a secret spot. If you can make chord formulas in these fat strings on the first like 4 or 5 frets, you get these big, deep, dark chords that are kind of, if you've already exhausted everything else, you can find cool stuff down there. So yeah, man, this is just a kind of a breaking the ice thing, but it makes me think that this groove could keep going. You might not need a B section, but I mean, it could exist just as it is. Yeah, or you could slice and dice it any way you want. You could do, this piece I had, and do the tags. Like, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Do another round. You could turn it around at that point, and there'd be like, something like probably 36 measures. But, each round would be about a minute. Do like 3 rounds, you got 3 minutes. So, and each section could feature a different player. Just ideas, that's how you take something that, this is really nothing by itself. I mean, that's, yeah, nice, but it's really nothing compelling. You have to kind of design these little elements of like, what's the word? Dynamics where might build and then drop and then build a strategic spot. And you have enough repetition to keep it familiar, but enough weirdness to make it kind of uh, unusual or stand out. So that's all I do. And I try not to make it too slow because it gets, the more upbeat material you can do, the more exciting your show is. If you keep the tempo up, people, might drink more. I guess that's what it all boils down to. But it might make them feel like, hey, something's happening here. This is exciting. I might be more attractive than if it's mid-level, I mean, I about put myself to sleep right there, that kind of chugging, tempo. But you can find cool songs in that tempo. But so where am I at? 150. So that's decent. 150, 155 is pretty hot. Good average tempo. So yeah, I'm going to try to figure out how to transfer these tracks to, first I got to save it, but I remember what to do. But this will help me kind of like maybe pitch one to the band guys and then let them have some input on where it goes. So a little collaboration. So, I'm not just saying here's how it is. It's more like if we all get involved, then we all own it a little bit, and that's kind of fun. All right. Well, I'm gonna thank you for checking in on my. Hey, what's going on there? Jeff's Guitars. Cool. Hi, Ben. Jeff's Guitars. I assume your name is Jeff. I don't think. Thanks, man. So that's how you might write a song. You just, if you're sitting around with a couple of chords, a C to G. Oops. Uh-oh. C, G, C. There's a whole universe in 2 chords, so if you can do 3 chords, you're doing amazing. So yeah, man, you should be writing your own stuff. If I can figure out this software, anybody can. It's called Reaper. It's free. You just got to get a interface. I use these little sound. So Focusrite, they're like $70. You plug in your guitar into it and then go into the computer. And then it sounds cool if you have like an amp simulator or use a real amp and a mic. But, you could easily, I think everybody, if you're learning guitar, you should be recording yourself. And, what if you did something like. Repeat, that could be your song. Or, about. I do. That's how I learned. Something, just as long as you got that beat. Yeah, and if you got a drum machine, or drum software, whatever, that's really fun. just really dumb, fun stuff. Hi. God, guys. Yeah, we'll do it again. So I'm just happy I could record, and sometimes I'll just go online just to, it makes me focus that I'm not apt to wander off so fast. I have to I'll show them how to be productive. So, I didn't, so I started with my Johnny Marr Jaguar, went to the P bass, finished on my, this is my main Jaguar. I finished on that. And, all right. Well, I'm just goofing today. Hey, have a great weekend. I'm gonna go out and do some more snow blowing. So, hey, not only do I have underwear shirt, I got the long johns to match. All right, man. We're having a good blizzard, like probably 14 inches of snow, and a lot more coming. So, oh my God, I got 2 beers in the fridge, so maybe we'll go get some more beer if we can get out. I love this blizzard stuff. It's insane. It's so much fun. All right, I'm out of my mind. I'll talk to you soon. Keep in touch.